Hi guys, welcome back. Today I want to do a chatty makeup tutorial with you, but this video is mainly about myself. YouTube is like the only way that I can communicate with you guys. Like Instagram and Facebook, it's all about posting photos. So in photos you're not going to know anything about me. So I felt like I need to talk myself out to you guys. So this video is going to be really chatty, but for those of you who are not into chatty videos and who think that, oh gosh, she's talking too much, then this video is not for you. So you can just maybe click out of my video and maybe watch something that you like. But for those of you who would love to get to know me, then please keep watching. I'm just going to start doing my makeup, and while I'm doing my makeup, I'm just going to talk more about myself. So I have moisturized my face earlier during the day, and for that I use the Also of Life by the Body Shop. I really like this moisturizer. It's very hydrating and it's very cooling against your skin. Against my skin, my skin. And then for eye cream, I use the Biotherm Blue Therapy Eye Cream. So to add a little bit more hydration, I'm going to be using the Josie Maran Nirvana Hydrating Treatment Mist. I know it's a little bit red here. I just started a while ago. Yeah. So to prep my eyes, I'm going to use the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm just going to apply it all over my eyelids. I'm just going to use the fingers to apply it. Really like this eye primer. It really hides the pigmentation that I have on my eyelids. Because I have Sri Lankan skin tone, I have a lot of pigmentation under, like, around my mouth area. Alright, so now that the eye is primed, I'm going to set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. You can grab any brush, but the brush that I'm using today is from Morphe E48. This is the brush that I use for the under eyes. Alright, so I'm going to grab Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, and grabbing, what is this brush? Okay, this is no, not this one. This is my favorite crease brush. This is from Inglot, number 6SS, and it's like a really nice, fluffy brush, which is like perfect for the crease. So I'm just going to grab a good amount of it, and I'm just going to apply it right into the crease. Alright, so for those of you who don't know about me, I'm a makeup artist. I love doing makeup. Makeup is my passion, and I love playing around with makeup, and I also love to dress up people and make them look more beautiful and confident. Oh, and by the way, I live in Australia, but I was born in Sri Lanka. I was born and raised in Sri Lanka. My husband is a citizen here, so I got married and I migrated here. And I do have two beautiful kids, one boy and one girl. My son, he is 6 years old, and my daughter, she just turned 2. She's going to turn 2 in a couple of days. So for those of you who have kids, you will know how hard and busy it is to be a mom. I also work part-time, stuck at home the whole time looking after them. I will go crazy. So I need some sort of an association with the people and the outside world. So because of that, I just do a part-time job in the evenings mostly, and during the day I just do the normal household work. A lot of people ask me, how do you do this, how do you do that? So I thought, you know what, maybe I'll just start so everyone can gain out of me the knowledge that I have. That was the reason that I started doing YouTube videos. And surprisingly, the one that I did about the sari pleating using a dough trick, it became a big hit. I can't believe I got 700,000 views. I was so over the moon when I saw the amount of views that I had, and also the subscriber base just went up. And I'm not gonna lie, I was very happy, but at the same time, when each and every one of you subscribe to my channel, I feel like I have a responsibility towards you guys. I feel like you are trusting me. You're trusting me in something. You want to learn from me. And I know I haven't been able to make videos for quite a while now. I know I just disappear off the planet and just reappear and I just say, hi guys, welcome back. This is the makeup look I did. If you guys are interested, please keep watching. That's what I do. So that's why I just want to sit here today and maybe just try to explain why I'm unable to make videos very often. So yeah, this is the reason, because I'm very busy, like looking after my kids, raising them, dropping them at school, and then leaving them at daycare, doing my job. it's just kind of hard to balance my life with this YouTube channel as well. So I was kind of like struggling, even though I really wanted to make videos for a long time. I just couldn't find the time, and even if I had the time, I just wanted to relax during the time that I got. So when my subscriber base increased, I was like, okay, I have to do something about this. I cannot, because you guys are part of my life now as well. And I feel like when you subscribe to my channel, I am responsible for you. I am responsible to teach you how to do makeup and all sorts of stuff. So I thought, okay, you know what? I have to allocate a day just for you so that I will enjoy teaching you how to do makeup, and you guys can learn from me as well. I know a lot of you guys have asked me to do how to do the middle sari pleats, which is down. Anyways, most of you guys wanted to know, so I am happy to do that for you, and I'm planning to do that next because I don't want to let you guys down. I know so many of you have been requesting it, and I'm like, okay, you know what, maybe I'll do it for you and show it. Alright, so now let's move on to makeup. I'm going to grab, so these are all of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows, and I'm going to grab this shade right here, which is like a nice browny orange shade, and I'm just going to apply it in the crease. So for this, I'm using the brush Morphe M332. So I'm just going to apply this deep into my crease. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit hard for me to do makeup and talk. I feel like I'm just stopping my work and I'm just talking. I know I talk a lot. I'm so sorry. I'm born with it. I can't help it. I talk too much. I can't stop myself. I love talking. I know a lot of you guys were complaining that I was talking too much on my how to do sari pleating video using the dough. And not many of you guys liked it. But guys, that's me. That's the way I am. And எனக்கு கதைக்க விருப்பம் நான் என்ன செய்ய, you know. Then I'm going to grab this Super Yum shade. Oh, it's here. The Super Yum shade from the Too Faced Peach Sweet Peach palette. I'm going to apply that all over my eyelids. I want to have a nice brown shade going on my eyes. So for that, I'm going to grab this glitter from Inglot, and this is in the number 51. It is dirty. I haven't cleaned my brush. So this one is from MAC 242, and I'm just going to spritz it with. You can do with any mist, but this is the one mist that I have right now. So I'm just going to spritz that. My brush there. I'm going to press it against the lid. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Wow, 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 wow. So I am going to grab this dark brown shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to apply that with the Sigma E25 blending brush. So I'm just grabbing a good amount of it. I'm just going to focus that shade just in the outer part of my eye. So just give a very, very light pressure. If you give too much pressure, then it's not going to give the smooth finish. It will be like quite harsh. So just work very, very slowly with very light pressure. I'm just applying just slightly into my crease so that it looks all blended in. So I feel like this lighting is not that good enough. It just, the video looks really dark, like really, really dark. I need to get good lighting. My husband just made me a cup of tea. So I'm going to grab the Sigma E25 blending brush and just going to blend the outer edges so that it looks all nice and blended into each other. So for eyeliner, I'm going to go with my Maybelline Studio Gel Eyeliner in the shade Blackest Black. I love this eyeliner. It is so hard to take it off with a makeup remover. Trust me, it's so hard. I have to like really rub it in there to get it off. I really love this eyeliner. It's very long lasting. It's a drugstore and the price is just right. It's just correct. You can't ask for a better price for a good eyeliner like this. The brush I'm using for this is Sigma E06. I'm going to line it closer to my upper lash line. I have been like smoking out this part very often, but I'm not gonna do it today. I don't feel like doing it today. I don't know why. I used to be very shy when I started doing YouTube videos. I was not comfortable enough to like talk in front of a camera. I feel like, oh my god, I'm talking in front of a camera. How can I do this? But now that I have done few videos, I'm kind of getting the hang of it, and it's actually fun. And I feel I have to imagine that you guys are like right in front of me, and that's how I'm talking now, and it's actually working. I thought it might not work, but it's actually working. Not bad. Mascara that I'm going to use today is the False Lash Sculpt Mascara. I love this mascara. It's so good. Alright, so now moving on to face. I'm going to prime my face with the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base. I was using the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer and I'm done with that. So this is the next primer that I have, and I want to finish it off before moving on to another one. Because I have Sri Lankan skin, I have pigmentation around all over my face. Not all of my face, but in specific areas. So I just like to counteract it with this peach corrector from MAC, and this is a Prep and Prime one in Peach Luster. Yeah, Peach Luster. So it comes like this. You have to twist the product out and just apply to the areas where you think that you have a little bit of pigmentation. So for me, I feel like I have a lot of pigmentation around my mouth area, which really sucks. But it really helps to counteract. Using a brush works best when you use color corrector, because the brush does not soak much product, or you can even use the finger just to blend it out. Because when I use the beauty blender, I feel like it just soaks up the product and there's not much left on the skin for it to hide the darkness. So now that is done, we can move on with the foundation. And the foundation that I'm going to be using today is the All Nighter by Urban Decay. This is a matte foundation. I'm in the shade 8.0. Okay, so I'm going to mix with the Hourglass Veil. Oops, I almost dropped it. The Hourglass Veil. No wait, the Hourglass. Oh crap, I forgot the name of it. Okay, this foundation from Hourglass. This color is a little bit light on me, but whereas this shade is the perfect match for my skin, but the problem is this oxidizes, so it turns a little bit darker. So that's why I'm just trying to mix both of them together. So now I'm going to get my beauty blender and I'm just going to bounce it all over my face, because it gives a really nice smooth finish. Alright, so now for concealer, I'm going to be mixing two concealers today. One is the Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer with the Maybelline Anti-Age Rewind, no wait, New Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Concealer. So this shade is a little bit light on my skin, and this shade is it is light but not that light, so I just want a little bit more lighter today, so that's why I'm going to mix both of them together. Apply it right underneath my eye, going to grab my beauty blender and blend it all out. Alright, so now that the under eyes and everything is done, highlighting is done, I'm going to set it with okay, what's my brush? I'm going to set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Alright, now that it's done, it's time for the brows. So for the brows, I'm going to be using the Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade Ebony, I think. Oh wait, yeah, Ebony, that's right. I'm just going to go ahead and do really light strokes, because eyebrows is one of those things that can get easily heavy-handed, so, and can look really harsh. It can change the look to a whole new level, so you have to be really careful when you do your eyebrows. Alright, so I'm going to be contouring with the Kryolan TV Paint Stick in the shade 12W. I really love this for contouring. It's not too grey. It's the correct amount. It has the correct amount of warm tone and cool tone in it. So I really love this shade. I'm really in a hurry, guys. I'm running a bit late. Alright, so my daughter is crying. Can you guys hear that? She wants to come to me. Alright, so I'm going to be doing the lower lashes, lower part of my eye very quickly. So I'm going to be grabbing this shade here from the Anastasia, and this is the pencil brush, pencil brush from Sigma, which is E30. And then I'm going to be grabbing this shade, which is a light shade, and I'm just going to, with the same brush, I'm going to apply it right underneath the dark brown shade. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to bronze my face up, and the bronzer, my favorite bronzer of all time is the NARS Casino bronzer. There's no surprises there. And the brush I'm going to use is the Tom Ford bronzer brush. And just bronze my face up. So now for blush, I'm going to go with MAC Peach Twist using MAC 129 brush for that. I'm going to apply this to the apples of my cheek. I'm going to apply the highlighter with the Morphe M330 brush. I'm going to apply some mascara to my lower lashes. Alright, so I'm going to set my whole face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Medium Deep with this Real Techniques powder brush. Okay, and I'm going to be setting my eyebrows with Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I'll quickly do my hair, get dressed, and I'll be right back before I apply my lipstick. Okay, so I'm going to be lining my lips with this Hex lip liner from Urban Decay. And on top of that, I'm gonna go with Stila All Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Rico or Ryko. I don't know how to pronounce that. Just going to apply that all over the lips. And then on top of that, I'm going to go with Becca from Stila. Alright, so I'm going to be finishing off with the Josimara Nirvana Hydrating Treatment Mist. I'm just going to spray it all over my face as my finishing mist. And then on top of that, I'm going to go with Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, just to give a little bit of extra glow. Just alright, so this, you guys, is the final look. I really want to do this chatty get ready with me / makeup look because I really wanted to open up and tell you guys more about myself, because I feel like there's only like one-way communication, and which is YouTube. I am active on Instagram and Facebook. I'm a lot more active on Facebook more than Instagram, but I'm trying my best to be more active on Instagram as well now. So I feel like YouTube is like the only way where I can show myself to you and express the way that I think and feel about things. So that's why I really wanted to do this video, and thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me all this time, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!